So the transaction's been completed. $9.91 of premium fuel, taking me 150 odd kilometers. Alright, let's roll. Kind of funny, the lady in the car in front of me was looking at me. Let her look. He's the guy with a camera. So where should we off to now? Go around the neighborhood. Neighborhood that's not too far from Ashley's school. Nice fall day. Sometimes changes, okay, let me start that again. Sometimes change is scary because you lost your job and all that. In this case, yeah, longer term there is when you lost your job because the government's looking to amalgamate a lot of services to the economy and scale and things. That said, it shouldn't be too scary. Columbia, so I'm turning on to Nanaimo here in a few seconds, maybe. And people are still staring at me. I've never seen a guy on a motorcycle talking into his camera that's strapped to his chest. People need to get out more. So anyway, yeah. Neighborhood. This is 40 zone, so hopefully the audio will be okay. Look, bunch of bikers. So I hope you're catching all of this. Beautiful, beautiful fall colors. I'm trying to sit a little bit upright so you get a nice view of things. We like the neighborhood because one, it's established and it's in walking distance to Ashley's high school. A couple of nice houses here. There's one here that's for sale here. Right now I'm traveling on Mohawk Crescent. Quality. Beautiful. Nice. It's quiet. I come around here now and again on my motorcycle. Just to add a little noise to the place. And also, find it relaxing as you go through the neighborhoods. But what I like about this neighborhood, even though it is probably a little bit more affluent than your average neighborhood in Ottawa, you take a look at the driveways. These people are beautiful homes and all that, but they drive normal cars, regular cars, Camrys, Marcells, Honda Civics, and stuff like that. No, I'm not saying those are bad cars or anything, but in an area, we're at a stop sign here, in an area where you got a lot of Mercedes and Audi, all that. It's sort of nice to see normal folks, normal cars. We're gonna turn on to Okanagan. The 40 zone. Well, again, as I mentioned before, a lot of the streets are named after British Columbia. It's kind of interesting. And a variety of different types of homes, which is sort of nice. A lot of ravines and parklands and stuff like that. So it's nice to see that they took what the lay of the land was and worked with it. You should drive back here. We're on Chinook Avenue, and yeah, all I saw there was a house for sale. I wanted to have a look at it. Oh, there it is. And okay, Sandra Falk. Here it is. It's nice. Again, as I said, it seems to be a nice neighborhood. People living out their lives. So, to get back to why we're here, Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for, I am thankful for a whole lot of things. Family. My wife's been a trooper. We're going to be married 20 years next year. Gone through ups, downs, and everything in between. Now, I mentioned years because we're back on that name. I mentioned 20 years, so that brings us back to 1992. And the reason why I mention it is 1990, 91, 92. Kathy and I have been to a number of weddings for friends and whatnot. I think there was like 6 or 7. Can't remember offhand. Almost all of them, unfortunately, have ended in divorce. Couples went their separate ways. In some cases there were children involved, so that's a bit of a downer. Yeah, it's nice. 40 kilometer zone. You know, kids out with their dads and moms on their motorcycles, or on their bicycles, and just nice. Anyway, no, I didn't know these people very well. The friends, most of them were Kathy's friends, but a lot of them, a lot of them divorced. And again, there's always positive and negative stuff. I find a lot of people today don't have the patience to think about it. Which is unfortunate. it's an oddity in that this is St. Paul Catholic High School, West End. So for those in Ottawa, it's not too far from the Valley Pools, the IKEA. What I like about this school is that it's a grade 7 through 12 school. It's an older school. It's gone through a couple of name changes and stuff like that. But I love the teaching staff. It's under a good principal, a good young principal. Understands, he connects with the students. And it's an old-fashioned, speed bump. It's an old-fashioned type of school in the sense that the children come first, the kids come first. And there are about 1,200 students here. I'm going to do one of my infamous U-turns, side angle. I hate leaves. I love the color. I hate driving through them. Anyway, maybe through there, okay. Yeah, the school. 1,200 kids. Yeah, you got a few weird ones. A few of the bullies and the clowns and all that. That's expected. But overall, it's a good mix. There are different cultures here, but they're all accepted. They accept the differences. They don't just tolerate the differences. They accept the differences. Celebrate the differences. And make them part of the community. That's what it's all about. Anyway, that's actually it. So I spent about 35 minutes rambling on about pretty much nothing. I guess this is Fong's version of Seinfeld's show about nothing. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Well, now with Thanksgiving out of the way, I guess the next big thing is Halloween. For Halloween, here in Canada, we celebrate November 11th, Remembrance Day. Actually, other action will be part of the Remembrance Day celebrations or commemorations at the National War Museum, the National War Memorial in downtown Ottawa. So she's pretty thrilled with that. It's all in connection with her Pathfinders stuff. Then in fact, we're on the baseline road, Green Bank Road. So this is where actually school is. If she wanted to walk every day, it's about a 30 to 35 minute walk each way. She decided she wanted to take the public transit, so we're okay with that. Verbal abuse communication. That's not what I meant. You know, hand signals. More often than not, I'm wearing vests. One of those reflective vests. So people see me. And try not to ride in a blind spot. Let's follow this Lexus where he's going. Just a little right there. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, I got a few more minutes on this memory card. Okay, white card. What do you want to do here? I get the feeling he doesn't know I'm here. Let's see. Is he gonna turn? Yes, he is. up. Mom and Dad didn't have much. Mom and Dad did, yeah, I did miss shift here. Mom and Dad didn't have very much. But we always had clothes, we always had a roof over our head, we always had food in our tummy. Cover all those three things, everything else is great. But a lot of kids continue to go to school hungry, home hungry, go to bed hungry. And that happens 21st century. It happens in my own neighborhood. Anyway, that is the end of the tour. What I might do, I might just sort of run this out so that there's my house right behind that big tree.